Okay, hello everybody, welcome to TìandTarot, or welcome back to TìandTarot if you've been here before. Today's reading is a pick a pile reading, all about how your week ahead is going to go. So if you don't know how pick a piles work, I'll just explain it to you now, although to be honest, you probably do. But just pick the pile you feel most intuitively drawn to based on the energy, the number of the pile, or the number of timestamps in the below, or the numbers in the timestamps below, or the zodiacs in the timestamps below, or based on the object or crystal on top. So today we do have crystals. So for pile 1 we have some green and purple fluorite. For pile 2 we have some Caribbean calcite. And for pile 3 we have some rose quartz. We broke out the chunky crystals today. So once you have chosen your pile, there will be a timestamp in the description box below for you to find your reading more easily, and I will meet you there. Bye. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. So you chose the fluorite, and let's get into your cards before I get out your oracles. So you've got the 6 of crystals in reverse, love that. You have the chariot, and you have the 2 of crystals as well. Okay, so let's get your oracle cards as well. Okay, so firstly, you have extraordinary dreams. You have bicycle. Oh, I like that with the chariot. So we're getting movement, but slow movement, I would say, with the bicycle. And then you have, let me show you the front first. Your body is a magical vessel that carries you through the universe. It's full of wonder, intricacy, and ancient wisdom. And then you also have this card. Your life story is like an intricate piece of artwork. Each turn, twist, and evolution in your journey makes you the unique, beautiful soul you are. That's interesting because you had intricate twice, right? Yeah, intricacy and intricate. Something is being crafted and it takes a lot of time. Something in your path is being crafted very carefully, very considerately, to ensure that your dreams, however, big, however extraordinary, however unique, do manifest, especially with that 2 of crystals. So I think because you've got the 2 of crystals, which can be about, choices and a path sort of popping up for you, there's going to be a choice that you're presented with, decision to make this week. Because this is about your week ahead. Whenever this reading finds you, it's timeless, so don't worry, regardless of when I posted it. But there might be a choice on your path where you're really, really stressed about this, because you're like, oh my god, but if I go left, then, what if that's the wrong choice? But if I go right, what if I don't meet, my timeline of when I want to achieve things by? And what we're really strongly getting here is that regardless of what choice you pick, it's going to lead to your extraordinary dream. So you don't need to put too much sweat into it, because inevitably it's going to take you where you want to go, because your life story and your body is full of these intricate twists and turns. There's going to be, with the 2 of crystals and these cards here, a lot of unexpected twists along the path, a lot of unexpected things that you don't see coming. There's going to be an abundance of surprises that eventually lead to this extraordinary dream you have coming true. So there's no such thing here as a wrong decision. So whatever choice you make, just know it's the right one for you. There's no such thing as a wrong decision for you, because your path is it's been very carefully crafted. Sorry if you can hear dogs fighting outside. But it's too carefully crafted, too intricate. There's been too much effort put in with this bicycle of this slow, deliberate, determined, but also difficult uphill sort of climb. There's been so much effort put in. There's a lot of ancient wisdom, a lot of ancient support behind you for this to not work out in your favour. So you worrying about whether or not you're going to pick the right path for you is kind of a moot point, because it's going to happen regardless. You're not going to make the wrong choice, trust in that. Overthinking things is just going to slow you down, because with the chariot, there's a strong element of speed, of you getting this thing that you want very quickly, right? But with the bicycle here, it's kind of like what can slow you down is your own lack of faith in yourself, is your own self-limiting beliefs, your own low self-esteem, your own doubts and fears are the only thing that can slow the journey down. But even though it slows it down, you're still going to get there. Like, the bike still moves, it's just slower than a car, you know? So it's like, yeah, you could get there faster, but inevitably you will get there. So don't even worry about that. The only thing holding you back, or rather slowing you down, not really holding you back because you're still going to get there, is your own self-limiting beliefs. And there is a strong sense with that 6 of crystals that self-limiting belief is slowing you down, but it's also fueling that stress more in a way, because you're becoming impatient, because you're like, okay, I had a timeline, we're not sticking to the timeline, things haven't worked out how I wanted them to, but it's kind of not even worth stressing about, because circumstances outside of your control, you know, your path has already been chosen for you by the universe. So circumstances beyond your control are actually navigating the twists and turns in your life. They're navigating the situation. So realistically, you having this timeline means nothing to the universe. It's going to put you where it wants you to go. And you are going to get exactly what you want, but not in the way you think. Because you're getting a lot of twists and turns. A lot of unexpectedness with that 2 of crystals. You're being told to sort of, with that 6 of crystals, like, that something you're sort of being told for the week ahead, something you're being shown, is that you trying to force it or speed things up is only going to slow your progress down. You need to be really accepting and embrace what this week has in store for you, and also make decisions more boldly. Like, don't be like, oh, I don't know, like, I'm a bit afraid to do that because what if I don't achieve this, or what if I don't do that? Don't do that. Be bold and be like, yeah, I'm going to take that one and see how it goes. And don't worry about option 2. Okay, option 2 is still there. Just take option 1 for now, you know? Like, that's what you're being told for the week ahead, is you will inevitably achieve your dreams, because that's what's been laid out on the path for you. You will be presented with options. Don't worry about picking the right one, because both are right. Both are the correct option for you. And don't slow yourself down by being afraid to go after what it is you want, or through self-limiting beliefs. And make decisions really boldly, really confidently. You know, be more patient and reasonable with yourself, you know. You can't expect things to go exactly how you planned, and you can't be mad at yourself for that either. Sometimes things go the way they go because that's how they were meant to go, and it's through no fault of your own, you know. So if there's anything you're feeling left behind in life, or like you're not getting there as quick as everybody else or as quick as you wanted, those sort of mindsets are only there to sort of stop you in your tracks or slow you down. So trust that you will get there, because with that Extraordinary Dreams card, that is confirmation that you will. And the 2 of crystals, because the 2 of crystals is about that as well. So that was your reading, pile 2. Wait, pile 2? Who am I? Sorry, I just want to say before I go, you've also got 2 white horses here, which I think is interesting, because white horses are about success and luck. So there's a lot of success on your journey and a lot of luck behind you, a lot of ancient wisdom. So trust in that when you're going forward and making decisions. Trust that it is going to work out for you. So that was your reading, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. And if you felt drawn to any other piles, please feel free to check those out now. If not, I hope to see you here next week on Fridays for another reading on TìandTarot. Bye. Okay, hello pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you chose the Caribbean calcite. Was it Caribbean calcinite or calcite? I actually don't remember. Okay, so you have the 10 of Swords, you have the 4 of Swords, and the Queen of Crystals all in reverse. Ooh, I love that. I love it when like black cats come up in readings. They're my favourite. Okay, so let's get your oracle cards. Lots of heavy thinking, lots of woes, lots of worries. I can see there's something you're stressed about. So let's see what this is. Change is a regular visitor that can leave you physically and emotionally drained. Whenever it comes around, slow down and go easy on yourself. Okay. Sorry, I had to take a little break and a sing song, because when I saw like slow down, go easy on yourself, the song like Vienna Waits For You popped in my head. Had to have a little sing song. Can't resist. So that song might be important to you for the week ahead. Okay, So this is your next card. You have, when a chapter ends, it's okay to take time to grieve what was. This allows you to move into the next phase of your life lighter and more open to magic. Wow, this is a really symbolically aligned pile right now. Really aligned. I think I'm seeing how this week is going to go for you. I think, yeah. I'm not going to say anything yet. Let's just get your other oracle cards. Oh, these two? I thought it was these two. I don't know. Okay. I'm just going to take the star card because I felt that one anyway. Okay. So, you have the star. Lucid. Oh, I like this. Yes. Okay, you also have wild animals. Which is interesting. Wild animals. Fire. Okay. So there's something that's clearly been weighing on you that you're kind of feeling bad about. Very clearly something has ended for you. It could be like there could just be a change in your life that has made you grieve it. So I think for the week ahead you will be feeling that grief, you know, dwelling on it, thinking over it. But then something really amazing happens because you've got all this kind of, you know, worrying about grief, worrying about change. But with change comes the next chapter. So something I'm seeing is you are worrying and upset about this thing. Because with fire here as well, with fire, this can be like, you know, a fire is like really amazing. It does so much for people, you know, it keeps their homes warm, it provides light, it can help you cook food, but it can also extinguish, you know, it can also burn out. It's something you have to constantly fuel if you want to keep it. And so I can see you in the week ahead doing something to reignite your fire, you know, reignite your joy, your happiness, your passion, your spark for life. So it could be that picking up an old hobby of yours will really help you through this situation. It could be that, I mean, I don't recommend this, but this is what I'm thinking. But it could be that if this is a situation, like a romantic one that ended that you're upset about, it says here something about reignite a spark for a person. So it could be that maybe if you go out there and meet somebody else, it might make you feel a bit better. But I'm not recommending that. But that's something on the card. It says there. It could be that, you know, you're upset about a job situation, maybe a lack of jobs, maybe a lack of enjoyment at your job. And so you're going to pick yourself back up, dust yourself off, and then go after something you really want. You're going to be finding that fire, and that is because of this lucid card here. So with the lucid card, it can be about you essentially becoming more aware and more conscious. You know, if you think about lucid dreaming, that's you being aware you're in a dream. And then you're like, hey, wait a minute. I can control this. I could, you know, fly. I could do what I want. I could reach the stars. So I see that in the week ahead, you're going to be realizing your potential or realizing the opportunity to overcome this thing. So it could be that there's something in your way in the sense that you're uncomfortable with change. You're scared of the road ahead. But then for some reason, you get this omniscient point of view where you're like, oh wait, I know exactly how to fix this. And so you're going to be resolving this straight away. You know exactly how to heal these feelings, heal these emotions. You know exactly how to turn things around. You know exactly what to do, what to go after. And that's you then reigniting that fire. And I think with wild animals coming up, I found it quite interesting because it came out over the Queen of Crystals with a little black cat at her feet. And the wild animal is a tiger. So I'm seeing this as a transition. So I'm seeing in the week ahead you transitioning in one of two ways. So either for some of you, it could be that with wild animals, obviously there's like, I actually don't believe this, but a lot of people believe that, you know, humans are, I suppose, more like emotionally emotionally deep than animals, a little bit more emotionally in control, more intelligent. I don't believe that, but there is that idea. And so it could be that when you're so caught up in these harsh difficulties and feeling overwhelmed by stuff, that's almost you not having this side tamed to yourself, and you're developing into essentially this like little domesticated house cat that knows exactly what to do and has its humans wrapped around its finger. You know what I mean? Like where it's like, I want a treat, so I'm gonna lift my paw and look all cute. So I'm seeing it as you kind of potentially learning how to master your emotions so that you become a person who can handle change so much better, who recognizes that that means there's a new chapter for you. But another way that I see the wild animal card in conjunction with the Queen of Crystals is you awakening and becoming bold, because you've got like the tamed house cat who's complicit, who enjoys the life they lead indoors, who has no sort of ambition or drive to go outdoors if they don't need to, and then you've got the wild animal who needs to be free, who is untamable, who gets out there and goes. So that could be you as well, reigniting your spark for life, your spark regarding this situation. So within the week ahead, I see you transitioning from a period of difficulty into this brand new chapter where you are so much more awake, alive, looking at things from an omniscient, sort of all-seeing point of view, and you feel that spark for life again. Because with the Queen of Swords, there's sort of this underlying message of like, if you're always stressed and anxious, who's really in control? Because it's not you, kind of thing. If you're always worried and overwhelmed by situations, then the thing that controls you is the thing that decides the change in your life, and it's not actually you. So you're learning in the week ahead to release that stress, that worry, that anxiety, and embrace the flows, the natural ebbs and flows of life. On top of that, with the Queen of Crystals, with the animal card, wild animals can also, back to the thing I was sort of saying about the emotions, but I don't think I was saying it well enough, but they have a hard time controlling what they're feeling. They act on that impulsively on that feeling. Like they can feel threatened by certain environmental factors. They can feel threatened by other animals, threatened by the need to eat and not having food resources. Like they are constantly on the hunt for their needs to be met. They're on the hunt for water, food, shelter, all these things, constantly looking out for it. And then that means that nature tames them and controls them, rather than them controlling everything. Whereas with house cats, the complete opposite is true. Cats are literally seen as ungovernable by the government. So they're not like... So for example, you are liable if you have a pet dog who, you know, harms somebody. But if you have a pet cat who harms somebody, you are not liable, because cats are seen as ungovernable and therefore do not need to abide by the government's rules. So the complete opposite there is true for house cats, who are completely in control, who demand what they want to demand when they want it from their people, and they get what they want, you know. So a key to you getting what you want is allowing yourself to be in control by letting go of those anxieties and those fears and the things that worry you. So I see you releasing all those things, shedding that, healing from that, and starting this new chapter as someone with a zest for life, who doesn't take fears and anxieties too seriously, and who has a good perspective on situations, a good eye for it. You know, this versus this. So that's what I see for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading about your week ahead. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. And if you felt drawn to any other piles, please feel free to check those out now. If not, I hope to see you here next week on Fridays for another reading on TìandTarot. Bye. Okay, hello pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you chose the rose quartz, and these are your cards. Wow, you have the Page of Diamonds, the Devil, and you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh, okay. I spent so much time like trying to make these straight and neat, and then my hand jerks and just ruins everything. Okay. So let's get your oracle cards next. Okay. So this is your first card. When you can't escape life's messiness, look for solace within, in a safe space where you can listen to the quiet and be fully yourself. Okay, and this is your next card. You are a beautiful place to call home. Home is where you sit. It is in the beats of your heart and the warmth of your hands. And let's get 2 more oracle cards for you. Schools and exams. And you have pets as well. It's interesting that these are quite similar colours because a lot of these cards are different colours, so that kind of pale blue-green might be relevant to you for the week ahead. So with that Ace of Swords there, I'm seeing that, especially in conjunction with school and exams, which says down here that it could be a sort of reminder of you feeling like you're not adequate, or that you're not measuring up, making progress, fitting in, succeeding, or that you might be failing. So it's interesting that that came up with the Ace of Swords in reverse, because this is sort of saying that you might be, you know, having those, it's reaffirming you might be having those frustrating feelings where you're worried about your ability to manifest into your physical world. You're feeling delayed in your progress in life. It could even have something to do with a home, maybe feeling upset that you don't have one, or you're not where you want to be. So I think you're gonna, because an element of the Ace of Swords is you putting focus into something and energy into something. So I think for the week ahead you're going to be thinking about what it is that you feel lacking in and how to fix that, and then you're going to be applying yourself to that. But there is also, so that's what you're going to be doing for the week ahead, but there's also a really lovely message that I'm sure you're aware of. But it's just like the universe wants you to know not to worry too much about feeling inadequate, because you're far from it, because you're a beautiful, lovely person, you know. So never put your worth in something, you know, material. Put it in, you know, something valuable, like who you are as a person, you know. But I really love the Page of Diamonds card, because it's kind of reminding you that you're stressing about these things, but the thing is, you are at your prime time in life to succeed, you know. So you're feeling like, oh, I haven't succeeded, but the opportunity to succeed isn't behind you. It's still very much ahead, still very much there. There's a lot of earthly success that sort of comes with the Page of Diamond card, you know, so you will be building up your material success over time. It's just something that takes a process, it takes time. And I think you're recognizing potential ways of resolving this matter, things to invest your energy and effort into, your time into. And you're also recognizing what it is that really truly matters to you in life, and becoming very goal-oriented and ambitious. You're going to be like refining skills of yours for the week ahead. You're going to be working on certain things so that you can improve and grow. So it could be like, let's say at your job or at work or school or something, like university. There might be an opportunity for you to learn a new skill, and it's like a free seminar or a free Teams call that you could hop in on work, and they'll just teach you how to do something, like how to arrange a campaign or something, and it's something you don't know how to do, and so you're basically being urged to seize that opportunity. Like if something like that comes up, just take it, you know, it's free. Learn a new skill. You've got another thing under your belt that can help propel you forward in your life, you know, even if you think it can't. I think you're going to be very disciplined with yourself in the week ahead to manifest your goals and your dreams. And with the Devil, this is it kind of implies that there might be something you do in your life that is a habit that kind of holds you back or prevents you from moving forward as fast as you could in terms of like achieving your goals. There's something you might do or something about your lifestyle that is kind of holding you back from your true potential or from getting to your successes faster. And I can see you being really disciplined in the week ahead in terms of like clearing out what that might be. And so you're going to be feeling really disciplined with yourself. You're going to be disciplined in the week ahead in terms of sorting out where the cracks are and then filling them in. So sorting out where you could maybe try to do things that you can that are within your control, because a lot of things aren't, but you know, with what is in your control, you're going to try and take charge. And I feel like you are going to be so much more gentle with yourself as well. Because we have pets here, and this is kind of talking about your inner instincts. So you might have instincts to treat yourself a lot, and that is completely understandable, especially looking for that like quick relief, that dopamine hit when things are tough. And so with pets, obviously these are things you love. You're going to be really gentle with yourself about that. Seeking solace within yourself, recognizing your home is within you and you're a beautiful person. So you're going to be really gentle with this discipline. It's not like you're going to be like, that's it, I'm never getting myself a coffee in the morning ever. Like, no. Like, you're gonna, like, you know, get yourself a coffee on, like, Friday or something as a reward, or, like, get yourself, like, you know, I don't know what you like to buy. I like buying tarot cards, so get yourself a packet of tarot cards on Friday or something. Like, you are gonna be kind and gentle and sweet and loving towards yourself, but also exacting that discipline, because at the end of the day, you know it's within your best interest to do it. You know you're putting yourself first by doing it. It's not actually a, like, punishment. It's actually a reward that you can reap in the long term, in the future. You just can't see it yet. So I see you taking care of yourself. I also see you directing your thoughts in a much more positive way, in a kinder way to yourself, especially with the school's exam here, where it sort of talks about feeling unworthy or inadequate. You're going to be so much kinder to yourself and recognizing that you don't have a need to feel this way, because there's no such thing. Like, there's no such thing as being inadequate or not holding up to other people around you. Like, you're on your own path, so it's irrelevant. So you're going to be so much more gentle with yourself, so much warmer towards yourself as well, and putting your energy in a really positive way towards what it is you want. So again, up-leveling skills, putting effort into hobbies and things that you're interested in just for fun, just to, like, help provide a nice, like, space for yourself. So I see you changing what needs to be changed, clearing out what needs to be cleared out, but also improving in terms of the way you talk to yourself as well. So that is what I see for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and if you felt drawn to any other piles, please feel free to check those out now. If not, I hope to see you here next week on Fridays for another reading on Team Tarot. Bye!